Hi, welcome to this video on MS SQL covering aggregate functions including count and sum, and also the group by. An aggregate function is a summary calculation based on one or more columns, and the easiest way to describe this I think is by a demonstration. So on screen you can see a basic select against a table called full table. There's a column here called folder, and there's lots and lots of different folders in here. What I want to know is how many times each folder description appears in this table. So first of all, I'll start by just returning that column. Then I need to do an aggregate function, and the one that I'm interested in to return the amount of rows per folder type is called count. So I'll put count in there, and because it's a function it has brackets and it expects something in the bracket, so I'm going to put a star in there because I'm not bothered about what's in the rest of the row. I just want to count rows, so a star in there will work for me. If I try and execute this now, I will get an error because an aggregate function needs to know what column, what is my main column to perform a summary against, and the column I'm interested in is this here. So I'm going to summarize based on my folder. So I need to put in here a group by command, and you can see the error message here says you're missing this folder, this column here should be in group by clause. So I put group by my folder, which is this here, and I execute it, and it returns for me now each individual folder description and the amount of time it appears. And I can order by my folder, or I can order by my count. I can even order by biggest to lowest. So the most is in something called vintage cube. So that works fine when I want to do a count, but maybe I want to do something else. So there is a column called is colorless, and it's either, oh sorry, I can't have a group by there if I don't have an aggregate function, so I'll take that away. It's either going to be 0 or 1, and if we look down here, there's lots of zeros, and every now and again you can see ones appearing in that column. What I want to do is I want to do a total of the is colorless column rather, based on my folder. So I don't do a count anymore, I do something called sum. And to sum, you need to put something in there that you're going to sum by. And I'm going to sum this column. It's got to be a number column. You can't sum by text. Obviously, you can't sum words. The sum is a mathematical sum, so it's got to have numbers. So I've got to choose a column that is a number column. And again, I've got to put my group by in because it is an aggregate function, sum, and this is my summary folder. So summary column rather. So if I run that, I'll order again by my folder column, and it shows me in the Aggregate folder there are 9 colorless entries, 7 in here, 14 in Battle Bond. And I can put the two of them together, so I can have a count in there as well. I don't need to do anything else because these two are both aggregate functions. This is the only folder I'm summarizing by, so my group by stays the same. I put this, and now I get a little bit more detail. So I can do that. That's the end of this video. I hope you found it helpful.